Gotta love the sudden music cutout. Because pause everything when you lose focus. Hey Drake, glad you could make it. Let's cut the music again while I look for something else.
And let me be right back.
So we figured we would give two of them got Thursday. Cirosia's got very much interrupted, and Ulkiraer had a break in the middle of hers. Right, she was exhausted and had the nap. She didn't get the full segment. But yes, that's why they're actually here again. I lost my train of thought. Right, we figured we would give Knights of Pen and Paper a go with you all. Because, interestingly enough, you can make a variety of characters to play with. Here be Durgs. Yee! Here be Durgs. So when I click play, you might notice this one has a few days on it. And you might notice there's already gold up there. Gold carries over between save files. So anything like gold-wise I earned here, just a couple, anything gold-wise I earned here could be used on either of these save files. I don't plan to overuse that too much. Maybe get a few things. But I did want to have enough gold to make a variety of characters. You'll see what I mean shortly. I was about to start it, but it'd actually probably be good if Ulkiraer was in here when I started it. So good. Oh hey, she's back in here. So I'll go through the game room a bit as well. These all cost gold to get, and they have various effects on the game that you can just decide to do. So like I could have this table, which better item drops, or restore health and energy when shielding, stuff like that. Cybertha is forcing you to make characters blink twice. No, Cybertha is not forcing me to make characters. As a matter of fact, it's the other way around. I'm going to be forcing people to make characters. You know what? Let's keep that. The arcade cabinets, let's see. Enemies take extra damage, nah. Burn through energy with basic attacks, probably not. Extra initiative is good.
In fact, for a system of, what is it, 61 altars, we get one character. Not even one character per species.
More gold, nah. More experience, maybe actually. Escape
Which-
rolls, first round.
Which, by the way, I talked to the others about whether I'm considered a primary altar. Apparently, being a single-membered species kind of has me disqualified from being a primary. So until there's any more Draconol altars, I only get one slot.
That doesn't sound right. But yeah, you can change a lot of various things in here, which is pretty cool. Set up the 2 extra enemies.
The other Draconol altars have ties to other species and essentially don't count for it.
Maybe you shouldn't have so many factions. Also, hi, I only dropped in briefly. Hey, Jack! Glad you could make it even briefly. Hey, Lion. Did I say hey, Lion? I think I said hey, Lion. If I
Hey,
didn't
Lion.
say hey,
Hey,
Lion.
Drake.
Hey, Lion.
Yeah.
But now that Ulkiraer is here, I can click new game. And we start with a level 99 because
Thanks
why
for the
not?
hydrate.
Thanks for the hydrate. Once upon a time in the world of Paperos.
Yeah, I have my dice ready.
I see you imported your old character into my campaign as well.
This is my level 99 paper knight. I have played in another campaign.
Well, we better skip all the noob stuff. Remember that you can always find help in the player's handbook. Not joking, player's handbook up here. Pretty useful.
Would you normally have to go through a tutorial?
No,
Oh,
this is the tutorial,
Okay.
kind of. Enter the Tarrasque, the most dreadful creature in existence. Its skin deflects even magic missiles.
not really too hard of a feat. I'm loving this adventure already.
What the fuck? The in-game content. You not summon Tarrasque now. Be quiet, minion. I changed the script. When you say Cyberthos rules, is that like Queensberry rules or Radical 80s Cyberthos rules? Queensberry rules.
My character has has plus 255 damage versus Tarrasque. Auto lethal immunity to all Vorpal Strike, Ethereal Muscles, Permanent Haste, Rust Proof, Life Suck, Global Silence, Frontal Backstab.
Too long didn't read. Rah! And here's our intro to combat.
Oh, did I not? Did I forget to mention the Mirror Shield that reflected your damage? It's very useful in the current minigame. I'll go ahead and do a basic attack.
Attack is the best defense, so please. You can, you see a little one down here? Yay, hotkeys. Wow, what game doesn't have hotkeys? Could just do that. Enough. You be hearing from lawyer soon. This intro, though.
I forgot to equip my lasso of anti-rage quit. There goes my XP.
Hey, that's a 2nd edition character. We have to make a 1st edition character for you.
No, I'll never downgrade to the 1st edition.
But I like the 1st edition. And there's your intro to how combat kind of works. Not a long intro. Fine, then I'll play with my other friends.
Let's drag Jasmine into this. Because she is definitely an adventurer.
So, we get to the first character creation. Right now, we can only have 2. Because of the 2 chairs. You get a variety of players, which have their own stats and have their own passives. You get 3 different races, each have their own passive. And a variety of classes. Again, stats, passives, and active skills because the class. A couple. There are 2 characters we had prepared already. The first was Jasmine, who wanted to be, where was it? A cheerleader elf cleric, which has, whenever she shields, restore 5 health and energy to the party, extra energy, a passive that restores energy to other party members when using your skills. Then for the active skills, heal single target, AoE heal and cleanse, and what's effectively a smite, kind of. So we'll add this player. So we had the cheerleader and the cleric, right?
Yeah.
We go for the next character. Cheerleader's not there. nor is the cleric.
Whoops, no stacking player types or classes.
Yeah, each player in class you can only use once. There is a way to dismiss characters later if you want to get them back for, changing up how stuff goes. But
No, dude.
initially, no dupes. But the other person, since Jack seemingly wasn't going to be here, Blair, we got Jock the Jack, who went with Jock, human paladin. The Jock has 3 hands, somehow. Magic, I swear.
He just has really big hands.
Then for the paladin, there's when you're at 1 health, energy works like health, and you retaliate. You get single target and gain threat. You heal yourself and another party member, and actual smite. Do you still have the list of stuffs that you could potentially share?
Which stuffs am I potentially sharing?
The stats for the others that you could maybe link. You can't dupe? Nope, you can't dupe. Speaking of which, I've got to go. Thanks for stopping by at least for a moment, Jack. Glad you got to see the creation of Jack. The Jock. Alright, since you're a human, you get 1 skill point right off the bat.
Like, do you want me to paste it somewhere, or?
Could you make it a doc and paste it before I go smite Cyberthos? Smite Cyberthos! Thanks for the bits, Jack!
Next, before I go smite Cyberthos.
Smite! Smite.
I mean, those are not particularly sensitive. Like, I figured you would know.
Man, I never know how much of a connection you have. I have to be creative with smiting Ulkiraer. She's different.
I built different. Okay, good. I'm good. Just, we'll figure something out.
But yeah, if you could share that, it would be cool if everyone in here wanted to throw together some characters themselves. Keeping in mind we can't use duplicates, but I get the feeling you all aren't gonna choose many duplicates. Real question though, what's the first thing to give Jack? Probably don't have to care about lay on hands with, a cleric nearby. Let's go with Guiding Strike. So you see the number in green here, the 2 numbers in green. 108% damage, 2 threat. Those are the numbers that'll actually be going up as you level up, as well as mana cost, because of course it wouldn't be fair if the mana cost stayed super low. Grumble. What else? A couple of items we have from magazine stuff. Can go over that later. Going to continue story. Hold on to your dice. There's a flash of light, and your characters find themselves in a small village.
This is exciting.
The village elder greets you. Welcome to Spawn Point Village, the market leader in the adventurer generation business. I'm glad to see that you got here in one piece. There's been something wrong with the summoning circle lately. One young man came out horribly disfigured. He disappeared into the woods and has not been seen since.
What's she talking about?
For some reason, the summoning fails every third time, sometimes even more often than that.
You mean we could have appeared here without arms or a head?
Heh, you are adventurers, right?
Not reassuring me.
I like this DM. Before you have recovered from your summoning sickness, you are attacked! My, look what I found. Some newcomers. Should we teach them a lesson, like a tutorial?
Yikes, tutorial. Let's see the tutorial.
Yeah, you do actually get an option to skip the tutorial if you want. But we're not doing that. Okay, let's see if the tutorial is any good. Also, if you have not noticed by now, this game is very tongue-in-cheek and self-aware with everything. I'll start. If I get critical hits, I'll cause more damage and inflict a condition. Hey, nice hit. You inflicted the poison condition. It can be removed with a successful resist roll.
Poison's removed. Now I'll hit you back.
Ha, you can't. I'm in the back row behind the others.
And then I'll just like punch you in the first row in the face.
Which one you want to hit, 3 or 5?
3.
Also, the initiative order makes it really easy to ask which target you want to hit. Since my turn order is 3, it's my turn to act. I'm more likely to hit the character with higher threat. Threat can be found in the character sheet.
Ow, that hurt.
You seem to have a carrot that I'd use in your situation. Consumable stuff. You cannot use carrots. You cannot use items on other characters aside from revive stuff, I believe. So whichever character is using the item is the one who will get the effect. I'm assuming you just want to attack.
Yeah.
Or do you want to defend and restore health and energy?
Let's go show the defend.
Wait, something is wrong. I feel dizzy. Me too. Plus nausea. Oh no, clash of editions. I hate it when this happens. Field effects. Terrain
Oh.
effect, excuse me. Defense is for cowards. That's called a terrain effect. You can check the details by pressing the button at the top right corner of the screen. Immediately teleports away all second editioneers, such as the Paper Gang.
Did our tutorial just explode?
Yeah, experience. So the bonus is not baked into this. 56 plus 2 does mean you get 58 total.
Okay.
Yay, we broke 1,000 gold. So we don't really need to, but you can rest almost anywhere. Die
Okay.
rolls to see if you get ambushed. You can set up combats. Or you can just continue quests.
Let's go ahead and take care of the quest.
There's a list of quests. It'll tell you what kind of quest it is. And different quests will give different bonuses. Like a slay quest, you get more experience for it, compared to just randomly fighting something. So, giant rat population. How about we go with that? The Paper Knight Gang is transforming the world of Paperos by a strange magic we do not understand. The poor dragon being stabbed like that. It is a poor dragon. They are plunging the world into chaos.
Oh no, chaos. Well, that's bad, or is it?
Stop them before they grow too strong, and you will gain the everlasting gratitude of Paperos.
That's nice.
And a huge pile of gold.
Oh, what are we waiting for? Let's go find the bad guys.
Before you go, could you do a little favor for us? Giant rat population is our finest attraction, but the Paper Knight gang set the village full of rat traps. Save our precious rats, and save us from going bankrupt. In this fight, there's a new escape button on the combat menu. With it, you can chicken out of combat if it seems to be too difficult.
Oh, we're not gonna run from rat traps.
And remember that you can find useful stuff in your player's handbook. I love this turnabout. Kill 7 rat trap in 1 or more battles to continue quest. So, you can just add as many as you want, up to, I shouldn't say as many as you want. Medium and smaller can have 7 total. There are larger creatures that use up more space, so you can have fewer of them. But you get to just adjust how many you want to take on at a time.
They're rat traps. Let's just go at all of them.
You want to take on 7 rat traps at once.
Yeah, we're probably fine.
Oh well, this ought to be entertaining.
Lol.
Can you actually use a controller? I don't know if this has controller support. Ah, it does. There you go.
Oh, that's a retreat button.
Sure you want to return to the main menu? So, my intent with this,
Can I look at the information in some way?
select the character itself.
Okay.
But, my intention with this, I am not going to be any of the characters. I am going to be the DM. I'm going to probably set up most of the encounters. I'll try to be fair about it. I won't necessarily always be fair about it, but I'll try to be fair about it. I am expecting Cyberthos to be basically in control of the party, but I don't want her to make all of the characters. No fair to Cyberthos. That's why I was asking if she would share the character info that was typed up with you all, so that you could make characters for when we get that option to add more. Yay! Experience for the party! Enemy quantity bonus, so you do get more if there's more enemies. The group bonus, I think because it's a large amount of the same number. You can also get a bonus for variety, so if you have a lot of, or multiple different enemy types. I think it's just an excuse to give a bonus.
Nice.
So, I figured we'd both look at the level up, so I'm at least doing something with the character. Passive, restore energy to others when you use your skills. Single target heal, AoE heal, and a cleanse.
Restore energy when I use skills. Yeah.
Are you sure you want that first, when you have no other skills?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's a good thing you got 2 points. What about your other point? And then damage option.
Divine Judgment.
You're gonna take the cleric in the way of damage first.
Yes. Yes.
What about for Jack?
I'm going to actually see what I'm working with. Probably not worry about that. Probably have a fallback since I actually have guiding strike at least.
Okay, and what about the other point?
Fill out all the skills.
One of each.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And since we have the items, we might as well throw them on. That'll be healing for Jock the Jack, and energy for Jasmine the cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
But where did we get those items? We got them from the magazines. It says 100% unlocked there. Okay, I wasn't sure how the percentages would go because it wasn't saying stuff when I was double checking things before. These say unlocked right now. If you were starting fresh, these would not all be unlocked, obviously. They would cost gold. So you would spend gold to unlock items like the life and energy scarabs, new players and classes, extra. It says DLC is unlocked, and all it takes is gold. It doesn't take actual money. Hey, Jules. Good morning. Thanks for the hydrate. It doesn't take actual money. Well, after it's bought as DLC with real money, it doesn't take more real money. It's a weird system. But you can get recipes. What else is there? Another player. Some classes. And all of these have lore that you can potentially go through, which is neat. But I'm not going through it right now, because that's a lot of words to read. Daisy woke me up with a claw to the foot. Ah. Hope it was a gentle poke and not a severe stab.
That actually sounds like a severe stab to me, the way it was said.
Fun fact, I'm currently watching a show whose main character is Jules. Wow, Jules is the star of a show. So yes, even though quest is done, we could go back and fight some more. In fact, I'm gonna make you go fight some more.
Okay.
Very different Jules though. Ah. Oh hey, you got a hatchet.
Nice.
So you can see the hatchet, it only has one little hand symbol there, so it only takes one hand slot. It shows the different stats it gives. The effect there, it can apply weakness. So, do you want to equips? Did you ever share the thing?
No, I haven't got to the document shared.
Okay.
Alright.
If it's not meant to be a hat, why does it have it in the name? If you're not supposed to wear it on your foot, why do computers reboot?
You're thinking too hard on this.
Ka-ching! Back in business. You should visit our shop and get yourself some adventuring gear. It's the icon with the gold purse. Yay! Quest done! I like that fanfare.
Here's a cool fanfare.
Here's the shop with equipment and trinkets and consumables.
Handy.
Computers used to be rebooted via percussive maintenance, most often using feet. Used to be?
Did I ever get changed? Do you handle shopping for the time being?
I could probably do that. I don't want to spend too much anyways. It's not like we would have all this gold normally. What would be good, though? You know what? We'll give Jasmine a bonk staff. And we might as well let Jack take advantage of having 3 hands, right? Depends on the computer. A lot of them can't withstand being kicked anymore. Oh. So a little extra money this way. So, oh, yeah, you can't drag it straight there. And somehow he has all of those equipped simultaneously.
Perfectly makes sense.
Wild. And a little bit more money spent on Jasmine to lower her threat by looking like a nerd. I love that it's glasses that give threat down.
Aw.
Did you buy me anything? No. So we have more quests, like going to the polluted river. But nerds are often the ones aggressive people go after. But they're not threatening. Hello, heroes. Can you help us a bit? Lately, our pristine river has begun to stink horribly, and the famous traveling craftsman is on his way to our village. Everything must be perfect when he arrives. Well, yeah, bullies like to go after people who aren't going to fight back. They go after the least threatening people. Maybe there's something wrong upriver? I added a travel icon so you can visit the meadows or any other place anytime you want. Investigate what's wrong with the water, says the invisible village elder. So when you're on the map here, you can actually see what quests there are in an area, what level the area typically is. Okay, you can't investigate yet. We'll get to the investigation thing later. Traveling costs money. Hey, we had safe travel because we didn't roll too low. Troglodytes are bathing in the river, the water bubbles, and they seem to be having a lot of fun. Hey, stink faces, get out of the water. You're polluting the river. Relax, fellas. Come along. Shall we? Certainly not. Interrupt the troglodyte bubble party.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to kill 2 or more.
Piece of cake. I will eventually get used to the controls. Okay.
What's the group bonus for it? Oh, wait a sec. Let me... No? No. Is it saying group bonus for a game room thing? Better item drops, initiative, damage. Yes, it has to be. Bowling set. Receive 5% more experience. I guess that's just part of the group bonus. Look, it's been a while since I've properly played this. Alright, we need to kill 1 more troglodyte.
This is fine.
Let's drop it to a little bit more reasonable. I would try to get you all the info myself, but the game pauses if it loses focus.
I'll temporarily have it on Discord. It'll be on a thread.
Alright. So if you want to see the player, race, and class info, go visit our Discord. Get your characters built. We need at least 3 more.
Do you want to take over battling real quick while I do a little bit of formatting magic?
Sure, I guess I could do that. With the magic of basic attacks, nah, Divine Judgment. So, with the talk about front row and back row stuff, you cannot attack the back row if there's any enemies in front of it. But as soon as there's nothing in front of a particular enemy, you can go for the back row there.
Some effects can hit the back row.
Yes, they'll specify in their description if they can. Such as the Divine Judgment saying, can target back row. Otherwise, you have to target anything in front first. Yay, lettuce! Alright, single target or AoE heal?
Single target.
And then rounding out the skills?
Yeah.
Alright. Interrupt the troglodyte bubble party. Go to Spawn Point Village to continue quest. Not the quest.
I'll cross out the ones that's already been picked.
Okay. Leveling up does fully restore your HP and MP. Otherwise, I would show off resting. Thank you so much. The water is much clearer already. Hello, I've traveled many days and I'm in need of refreshments. It reminds me of the one guy from Mythbusters.
Jeremy Clarkson, I believe.
I have no idea of the name. I've just seen him. Here you are, fresh and pristine river water for our special guest. Savage? Maybe? Again, no idea. I don't know the name, I should say. And now we have an option of 3 quests. The gold quests are main quests. They will advance the story so that you can continue on to later and later quests. The light blue ones, side quests. Because every good RPG needs side quests to go with their main quests. So, which one would you want to do? Derp, fetch apples, or new kids in a hurdle?
I'm interested in Derp.
The main quest it is. Jeremy Clark says not Mythbusters, Top Gear.
Oh.
I know you're busy, but could you please help us with another tiny problem? Sure, it's not like the world will fall into ruin in the meantime. Well, actually. The summoning circle is the pride of our small village, but recently there have been some issues with it. The Paper Knight gang is causing serious interference in its magical energies. The summoning circle must be 100% clean to resonate at the correct ethereal frequency. Find an ancient summoning circle polishing artifact, The DERP. You're calling me what?
I do have the thing up.
Not you. Data Energy Ring Purifier. Definitely not a backronym. Not at all. Please find the derp and help us clean the summoning circle. Hey, I guess we're going to the vault. A pre-apocalyptic dwarven construct. Hey look, we rolled under the value, which means we're ambushed.
Alright.
Fancy door for a vault.
Very fancy. Well, or they must be steampunk. Yes.
I will derp so hard the circle will have no choice but to be cleansed. Hey, we got a dagger.
Nice.
Nope, probably don't want to equip that for now. Alright, you know what? Jock's missing some MP. Let's just show this off. Rest! You've been attacked during your sleep! That's not a familiar vault design at all.
Of course not.
Got ambush while sleeping.
Yeah, I saw.
Probably just bonk.
Yeah.
Hey look, we got the restoration that we wanted from leveling up. AoE, grounded out.
Yeah. And then focus on the passive. Oh, well, it was only one this time?
Yes.
Okay.
So, there's Smite. There's Lay on Hands. There's Guiding Strike. And then there's, you know, Living when you really shouldn't be.
I think getting a few ranks of Armor of Faith really quickly before I really work on things would be a smart idea.
So right now, it's when you're at 1 health, energy is used as additional health, and enemies take 3 damage when attacking you. We level it up. Damage plus 3.
Alright.
So enemies will take 6 damage if you're using energy as health.
Okay.
Alright. The Vault is an antimatter shelter built by the Dark Dwarves after World War, or after WW3. World War III? I thought this was supposed to be a fantasy campaign. Actually, it's the Third Wizard War. In these days of dark fantasy, we need an apocalyptic twist.
Naturally. Is someone still living here? This place looks rather clean.
You see a gang of spectral characters approaching you. Whatever they are, they don't like your muddy boots. Fight the unseen servants to get the first part of the dirt. So here you can see you can add others, or cycle through. Need at least 5 of those. This should be fine, right?
Yeah, we're good.
No.
You never let me take a stupid risk.
But I am gonna throw at least 1 undead cashier in.
Alright.
Because I think you'll be fine, but... Huh, wow. Holy magic. Super effective on the undead.
He still survived.
But not on ghosts. What do you take ghosts for? Being undead?
Yeah, they're still just kind of dead, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Well, that was nice of you. Doing the healing and all.
Of course, of course.
So, enemy quantity bonus, enemy diversity bonus. You get a lot of experience early on. And we still need to fight more. Before I throw this at you, do you want to heal and rest up? Or do you think you'll be fine?
I think I'll be fine.
Okay.
We won't give up without a fight. I need to double check what my skills are. That is Get Threat, Lay on Hands, and the Super Attack.
Oh,
Kinda, not really. Oh, well, it's an AoE attack.
adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also too expensive.
It is too expensive. Gotta love it when the cleric's just playing super passive.
I'm hoping my paladin get his MP back. See, I knew what I was doing.
Yay, another dagger. More importantly, more gold. More importantly, leveling up. You said you wanted the passive.
Yeah.
AG +1.
What'll be the bonus for the passive?
How much damage the enemy takes if you're at 1 health and they attack you anyways.
Then gotta do the sword skill. Yeah, Guiding Strike.
Alright, so it'll be an extra 8% damage. The threat will... the increased threat is +2. And the cost goes up 1. It's nice that it tells you all that.
Yeah.
You want extra energy on either of them?
Extra energy for the paladin.
Because we got a blue stone at some point. Alright. As the last servant dematerializes, a big D falls to the floor.
Subtle.
You have collected the first part of the derp.
Oh, yeah.
That E of derp. Poor Durgan. The Dark Dwarves convinced all the bankers of Paperos to invest in their leprechaun bonds. Then it turned out the pot of gold was empty, and all the banks went bust.
Well, what happened to the Dark Dwarves?
They fled Paperos to avoid prosecution.
Smart dwarves. I bet the cashiers are still around and about to attack us any moment now.
Hand over your bank books.
Sorry, but all of our cash is in electronic form. Do you accept e-gold?
What is that? No, we already have an E.
An E, you say? We'll be needing that.
Yes, that is how you get the E from the undead cashiers.
This is a very odd game.
Honestly, I really enjoy just
Yeah,
the off-the-wall humor.
it is silly. Lion does have his character design.
Okay.
Oh, you got your phone?
Yeah.
Alright. And I will go ahead and take care of that. Nice, I got multiple hits.
I will check that character out, and it will be relevant soonly.
Okay.
I didn't realize it's already been about an hour. Wow.
Really?
Right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see what this is. Okay. Nice job on the formatting, Magic.
Thank you.
I need a reminder of what that does. Oh yeah, that one. On the class.
Nice, level up.
Yay, level up!
Alright, this one will go into healing.
Which healing?
The single target.
Single target?
Yeah.
Alright, an extra 12 healing.
And then just go skip a overlay on ants. Yeah.
Go smite.
Yep, spite.
Oh hey, another blue stone.
Nice.
Gonna equip that one as well.
Yeah.
Bam. You rip the giant E from the transparent grasp of a cashier. Now you have the second part of the derp.
Nice. Awesome.
Thank you. You are such good investigators that I added a new investigate button for you. You can use it to search areas for extra loot and secrets. The investigate button. So, as you can see, you need a certain number of clues to open each chest.
Alright.
Investigating costs money. You can see what you need to roll below. Wow. You can see what you need to roll below each of them. And if you get in that threshold, you get a clue. If you don't, you don't. Wow. Can we even get one? Sure. So we get a redstone because we reached 2 clues. I believe that's plus health? Yes. Health plus 5. You want that on either of them?
Go ahead and have it on the paladin.
In exchange for what? One of the blue stones?
Have it on the cheerleader then.
Alright. Battle. Fight an arranged battle.
Okay.
Aiming for derp. A cleaning closet in the back wall opens with a crash. What's all this commotion about?
That's the man the village elder told us about. His summoning failed. Well, that face held except the escape to the forest too.
Damn.
So you accepted your cruel fate, or angry at the world?
Angry. Violently angry. The party's being attacked.
Alright. Well, that will not go by very quickly at all.
Yeah, your spell damage is not that high at the moment. How much does a bonk do? Hey, take it easy. Wait, that was for me. This is my only scene, so I'm gonna make it count.
Well, that's how much a bump does. Perfectly fine.
Wow, that experience boost is actually really adding up fast.
Huh. Yeah, we weren't expecting it to go that quickly, were we?
No, I really wasn't. But hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, pretty much.
We can look into changing up what the bonuses are, though. If we think this is going a little too smoothly.
Yeah.
What level up do you want?
Divine Judgment.
So, extra damage, resist 0, or resist isn't changing, basically.
Yeah.
I believe as that levels up high enough, the penalty to the enemies for resisting gets larger. You know, make it harder to resist.
Alright. And then... good new loop. Yeah, Armor of Faith.
Okay. I will say we are quickly coming up on wanting more characters. If we don't have any other characters made by then, I guess we'll just be running with whatever's made.
Which so far we have one character made.
As the scavenger falls to the ground, you hear him whisper, "Eek."
Did he say eek? Those are not the letters we were looking for.
Poor scavenger. Rest in pieces.
Alright, be close enough. We take that extra I as improved.
That was it. Now return to the spawn point village.
Alright.
Or do you want to investigate more?
Let's investigate more.
Go until 5 at least.
Yeah.
And it is about break time, so hopefully this goes quick. And then it'll be,
Cirosia's turn.
yeah, but you know how much I really want to call her Cirosia? Look, we got 27 gold, which doesn't come anywhere near making up for what we spent to actually get this.
It's the spirit of an investigation. It's the Eye of Tiger. It's something making it work.
So we'll travel back to Spawn Point Village. Barely make it safe travel. And we will see you all after the break. Hopefully with more characters. Go make characters.
Alright. Remember to check the Discord for the character creation.
Bloop. Wamp, we're back.
Wimp.
Wamp. Ulkiraer forgot to do the switching. You know, the kind of important thing to do on the break time. So now that we're back with all the letters, hooray, we have a signal again. And that extra I made it even better.
We were both just focused on searching through documentation that we didn't think about it.
Yeah, that extra I made it even better. I derp.
I derp.
I'm glad you admit it. Especially with your name, Cirosia.
Cirosia.
With the summoning circle back in action, you can add more characters to the group. Just click the chair. Wow, look, the chairs are there.
Their chair.
So as you can see, it costs gold. The first character, which we do have, from Lion, will be the Goth. Elf. Ninja. Where's Ninja? There's Ninja. So, Goth resurrects for free. Citrus fruit.
Yeah.
The elf has extra energy. The ninja add wound to all of your critical hits. Vanish with lower threat and improved crit until you take damage. And it's automatically cast at the beginning of each battle. Shadow Chain, attack any target 3 times with lower damage. Can target back row, but that's really useful when you're trying to trigger crits and on crit effects. And then Smoke Bomb, heal damage and target adjacent enemies are stunned. My grace saved you the other day, Citrus Fruit. So we will add a Lion's character for 10 monies.
That doesn't mean I'm going to go with this.
And while we don't have another character yet, I do want to point out that the next one costs 80 gold. So if you don't have some funds saved up, you do have to do a bit of grinding to fill out your party.
Fortunately, the grinding has already been done for us.
We have preemptively grinded. Yay! And Lion's character also starts at level 1. Any new
Indeed,
characters? Go ahead.
I can escape the nickname. Thank you for admitting that.
Any new characters start at level 1, they will kind of need to catch up. It's fine. So until we get more characters listed in the thread on the Discord.
No, you had it right the first time.
The Discord. We'll be running with 3. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh hey, we can investigate here. Shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, get 3 rolls. Fancy. It's not helping us much. Yay, we got 1 clue. Which gives us a club. Well, with the increased crit, probably throw both daggers.
Yeah.
Okay. More investigate or continue on with quests?
Let's clear it out.
The investigate?
Yeah.
Alright, spending more money. Oh cool, we got the next one. Just a torch.
Alright.
And the torch is crit chance and burn. No extra damage though.
The grid will be welcome though.
It's actually lower crit chance than the dagger. But we could put it on there anyways for the burn chance.
Well, if none before, I'll be the first.
Oh, she has hope. Isn't that adorable? Yay! We'll get there eventually.
Eventually.
You would think a 20 would count as 2 clues. Sometimes you do get benefits from 20s.
People are overly invested in the whole natural 20 thing.
This game does benefit it sometimes, or does give you benefits for it sometimes. If you roll a 20 on your travel roll, it doesn't actually charge you anything. It's free travel. You encounter an enchantress who managed to ruin a perfectly good pillow with a sleep-preventing spell. As she can't imagine any use for it, you are happy to take it. So, you see how this is a blue item?
Yeah?
Blue items cannot be sold. Similar to the energy scarab being blue. Clear and green background can be sold. Probably give Lion the pillow.
Okay.
Unless you want the anti-stun on someone else.
Nah.
Alright. Look at all these quests.
Are the wide quests because...
These are main quests. They'll have their own like main storyline progression.
Alright.
These are side quests. They're just usually one-off. Sometimes it's a small chain of side quests, but...
So how about we do another side quest?
What do you mean another?
The derp wasn't a side quest?
Derp was a main quest.
Okay, fetch apples.
Fetch apples! Collect items and gain 50% more gold.
Alright.
Hello there. Could you help me get some apples?
A villager in need of apples. Surprising.
I'm a vegan, and suddenly mad for apples. There's a lot in the roadside orchard near the meadows. Please?
Oh, well, why not?
Lady is in need of apples. Are there radiant side quests, or are they all lovingly crafted? They are all lovingly crafted. There are no randomly generated side quests. Also, grinding farm. We're not going there for now. It has an enemy that just scales with you. If you need to grind, it is the place to go. So, please. Collect 5 green apples on monster drops to continue quests.
Alright.
Which, apparently, these don't drop them. But the vipers do. Let's drop it down to 5. Maybe even 4.
Alright.
Sif, our speediest character.
Oh, the controller's off.
Drake, make a character. We need 2 more characters to fill in our seats.
Connection. Just do attack.
On
Left Viper.
6?
Yeah.
We can just use numbers. Oh no, you got poisoned! Poison, lose energy each turn. If you have none, lose health instead.
Okay.
Give me a moment about work. Ew, work. Disgusting.
Just gonna use my energy to do this. And I'll attack 4.
Also, please tell me which ones I can't choose. There are a couple that are striked out, and then there's the goth ninja.
Yeah.
Since I don't think you've edited that yet.
Yeah. Oh, the strike through doesn't actually show up very well on headers. So I will go ahead and take care of that in a moment. Alright, took out the battle. I will have it on attacks and strike through.
There we go. Yay, we got 4 green apples. Shame we need 5 of them. So, lions level up. Do you want the passive, or do you want the vanish? Or I guess Shadow Chain or Smoke Bomb, but these two, honestly, best choices for starting.
Vanish will stack really nicely. I think Lion don't like that.
Mainly because it activates at the start of battle. Alright, fight. You're able to handle 5 just fine, or 4 just fine. Let's see if you can handle 7.
Sure. Also, it considers back rows and front rows to be adjacent as well.
Yep. Doing a typing.
Right?
Right.
Still not getting the aggro off of them.
Oh god. Extra stuff in the mobile Discord app. Yay! No, go away. Don't want you. Thank you. Hey look, you're still vanished.
I had to reapply it just now.
Oh. That's an impressive amount of threat, but it's still being targeted.
Can't really see threat easily, can you?
You'd have to go to a character's sheet to see it properly.
Oh. Okay, so it's chance-based.
Higher threat, higher likelihood of getting attacked.
Okay, so that's how it works. That chance.
And we have another character.
Alright. Gonna take care of that other skill?
The passive.
Yeah. Because those are the two you really want, right?
Those are definitely 2 good starting ones, and then Shadow Chain, if you're gonna round it out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
As of last time, have everything sorted out.
And we now have enough apples to go back to Spawn Point Village. And before we turn in that quest, we're going to have a rocker dwarf knight. Receive no energy penalties from equipment, damage reduction, and more damage reduction. Increases the maximum effectiveness of damage reduction to 51%. Oh, wow. Huh.
Instead of Rocker Knight.
Rocker Dwarf Knight. And then there's also another passive. Health and energy increased, and all incoming damage is divided equally between them.
Why is...
Bulwark gives extra threat and restores health and energy to other party members. And then True Strike attack, and you get bonus crit equal to your current threat. And health restoration. That's just really good. Huh. Fancy. So they are now added. No
Okay,
other
there, that fixed whatever that weird glitch was about.
Okay, no other characters yet. But any character from now on will cost 250 gold.
Once again, not a problem for us, so don't worry about it.
If we really need more money, we can just hop over to the other save and grind some more.
Yeah, I mentioned that about that.
Like, I have no qualms hopping over there and grinding up some more gold kind of quickly. If we really need it. I don't want to do it too often, but if it's for characters, it's always welcome. When you come back, there are two people giggling with each other. You'll never believe this, but I met a reptile and it gave me a red apple.
Has all this been for was all this for nothing? Well, eat them by ourselves then.
Fruit salad.
Green apples have good nutritional value, and they're tasty too.
Boring. Loincloth party. You get a loincloth. Increases your initiative.
Pretty financially solid.
Hey, look. We're already leveled up. Okay, and we do have another character lined up.
The division seems to be valuable.
So now we will go with the hipster. Elf. Barbarian.
Okay.
Also, I really love the hipster's passive. Just shop items become available earlier. Not necessarily for an in-game, or because of the in-game effect, but because it's so fitting for the hipster jokes. When affected by rage, you gain extra body and senses. Another passive, you gain health and damage reduction. Another passive! Increased crit chance, and whenever you deal a crit, attack the same target again. I don't know if that can, like, chain repeatedly. Like, if the extra attack crits, do you attack again? Because that sounds monstrous if so.
Huh.
Senses increases crit chance, so, huh. And then Frenzied Strike. Increase damage, inflict yourself with rage, and heal some. So thank you, Dana, for that one.
Yep. So we now have in the party Lion, Drake, Jack, and Dana. Barbarian has to have the loincloth.
I want the Barbarian to have the loincloth.
Yeah.
You also get a club.
Or crit for the ninja? Or does the ninja even have slots?
Ninja's using 2 daggers already. They already have more crit than the torch.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if they benefit off crit, probably better there. I don't like clubbing, but I will hammer some nails. Well, on that note then, what if we go to the shop?
Alright.
If you don't like clubbing, Could get a maul. Damage and threat.
Alright.
I certainly don't mind outfitting people early on. Should we get light armor for everyone?
Maybe not everyone because it cuts energy.
I do like to ask people questions on occasions. I do also like to maul. If only you had a third hand. You could axe and maul. Well, Drake is definitely not affected by the energy cut. Sad. Yeah, but Jack took the extra hand. Just making note. There we go. All right. Got weapons for do. You said you don't want armor for everyone?
Yeah, the Paladin and the... Actually, what does benefits of armor have again?
Damage reduction and minus energy.
Yeah, to give it to everyone but the cleric.
Everyone except the cleric. Some initial gold spending. And now, let's look at the trinkets. Oh, crap. Hipster definitely opened up some options here. So, there are these rings that just buff the 3 main stats. Thanks for the hydrate tools!
Alright, thank you for Drake.
Let's see, what else is there? Gemstones that increase health and energy. A wand that is a trinket instead of a weapon. Increases spell damage. Huh. Minus initiative plus damage reduction. Damage and damage reduction. Initiative. Damage. Extra gold! How does that sound for an investment?
Yeah, extra gold.
Who are we putting it on and how many?
Set 2 up on anyone who's not using their extra slot.
And you just want the extra gold? You don't want any other trinkets? This is gonna need a lot more input from you for inventory stuff than I know Cyberthos is used to.
Why so many pressure? Why so many pressure? Mine is generally good for the cleric, right?
Oh, let's see. I know we had the stats somewhere. Let's see. Mind is energy, health. Yeah, contributes to energy and health.
Alright. Oh, and since this was crit, so...
Yes.
And then we have 2 tanks. And then we have a barbarian.
And we have now dropped below the threshold for new characters.
You get a ring. Right. You get a ring. You get a ring. You get a ring.
Wait, that was the Slayer. Oh no, never mind. Okay. You probably dropped the health +5.
Yep. And you get a ring.
Does everyone have all their equipment, weapon slots filled as well?
One accessory slot. One accessory slot. Yeah. Just need 2 accessory slots and we'll be good.
Because you know what we can do now as well?
Hmm.
Sell the club! You said 2 accessory slots?
Yeah.
Did you want to fill them both with the extra gold items? There's also crit on the ninja.
Probably more gold.
1 or 2 of them.
2 of them since we have 2 slots to work with.
And look at that, we've got everyone filled out and our money is gone.
Was worthwhile.
So, what quest now, good madame?
Let's do New Kids in Earl.
Slay monsters and gain extra experience. A group of people spawn from the circle. They seem vaguely familiar.
I think that makes my little brother.
Whoa, this is so cool!
Oh my god, they're noobs.
So, what should we do now? The newcomers look a bit lost, prodding the surroundings with their fingers. This mage tries to cast a spell.
It's looking in 3rd person, how cute. Well, it'll wear off soon.
The other group scurries off to the countryside.
How quaint. Happy looting, kids.
A while after the youngsters have left, the village elder approaches you, visibly distressed. We need your help.
What's wrong?
As you may have noticed, a group of new players have just arrived.
Yeah, well, that's what this place is for, isn't it?
Yes, but the meddling of the Paper Knight had some lingering effects. It seems some of the random encounters are way too difficult for first-time players. The other party has been stranded in the meadows, facing monsters way too difficult for their skills and level. I fear that if they're not helped, they may be scarred for life and never play another role-playing game again.
Yes. We can't have that. They're the future of our hobby. Let's go.
So yeah, you can see there's no more investigation here. 1 side quest to still do, which is the one we're working on. 2 main quests. It's really nice that all of these highlight that. Makes it a lot easier later on to see where you need to clean up. Investigate.
Investigate.
I don't actually know what determines how many dice you roll at a given investigate area.
I think it's how many party members you have.
Oh, that might be. Yeah, huh. That would make sense. I blame Canada for me not realizing that sooner.
Why Canada?
I don't know. Beer!
Beer.
So we found carrots and beer, which inflicts you with rage. Are we continuing the investigate?
A little bit more.
This is impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hey, a 1. I'm going till you say stop.
I want you to keep going. There's no way that's...
Yay, we get this one now. And we have now a Ring of Minor Endurance, which is health plus 10 and energy plus 10.
Alright.
I'm somehow not surprised. And we still need 3 more clues.
Well, there's one.
You all are bad at... Hey, done with it.
Just as you're complaining.
Yes.
That's the trick.
Gotta complain more. Yep. And it's a blue item. Inflict poison 2 on a critical hit.
I know someone who could use that. That extra gold lasted so long.
Didn't it, though? Surprised you didn't just drop the stun immunity.
True, stuns me. It's not really coming into play yet, is it? Yeah. You're making money, Lion.
Yay! Monies. Kill 7 troglodytes in 1 or more battles. Hey, we're fighting troglodytes again. Wow, look at how much that bar went up when I put it at 7. Compared to earlier.
Strength of numbers. Okay, so...
Something that is worth noting, and you might want to pay attention to, if you kill them before they get a turn, they don't get a turn. So, like, you see how the 4 is right after the 3? If you kill the 4, the 4 doesn't get a turn yet.
I was trying to get statuses on them. Alright, and...
Well, you're past 4 now. Right now you're at 5. No, any of the 3, because it's 3 in a row. But I did want to point that out because that can save you a lot of damage later on. If you're killing effectively for initiative order.
a lesson I will not partake in.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Which passive do we want for Dana? Because there's passive, 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 active.
Probably just get the frenzied.
And since frenzy gives you rage, oh well. And here's Drake.
Just figured getting your fundamentals down.
Yep.
Alright.
And if anyone else wants to play, keep in mind, you don't have to put points in every skill. How? Wow! How did you do that?
Well, you just need to know which skills to use. Learning The effective combos is really important.
Oh, you're saying nothing is more important than maximizing the DPS of your character?
There's more to RPGs than DPS.
You're so awesome! I want to be like you someday. Wait, there's more to RPGs than DPS? I think this game is teaching
Healers.
bad habits. Yeah. They still deal with DPS.
It's only in some games.
So now we return to Spawn Point Village.
Safe travel still.
I'm trying to think of a good healing word that starts with D so I can continue the joke.
Disappointment. The Rift.
The Rift! Everyone is going about their daily business when Paperos is suddenly shaken by a violent earthquake. Yes, defibrillators per second. That is what healers deal with.
You know, I can't even complain. Well, whoa, I almost fell on my chair.
You can stop rocking the table now.
Let me guess, there's a renegade earth mage on the loose. Well, casting global spells requires permits. Let's go check some papers.
Do you even need me here?
Sorry, we get easily excited.
The familiar mountainscape in the distance looks eerily different. It's as if the mountains themselves have ever so slightly moved. Travel to Meadows!
Alright, let's get going.
Again! You arrive at the scene. There's a huge rift in the ground, revealing underground passageways.
I have a bad feeling about this.
While you marvel at the forces of nature, monsters emerge from the rift.
Oh, these guys? Kind of expected a giant underground lobster.
Just keep going. This DM gets me.
Just to check. Besides backstrikes. Alright. And that's 3 shots to try to get a critical.
Yep. Each of those hits can individually crit. Or be super effective. Huh. Rock, rock.
Rage. And just let do that for a bit. And that's another clear.
Yay! Good job.
Yay.
Hey, we got another green apple. What's our ninja getting?
Smoke bomb.
For the potential stun.
Alright.
So we've got damage reduction. We've got health and energy damage split stuff. Then there's gaining threat and restoring health and energy to party members.
Alright.
And damage with bonus crit equal to threat.
Alright, well, first we're going with the other skill so that we can make that second one useful. Alright, and those were the link to leveling up?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, little crab!
Crab!
Crab.
The dark underground tunnels look inviting to brave heroes such as you.
You don't have to tell us twice.
You may now enter the upper tunnels at any time to start a new dungeon adventure.
Whoosh.
Hey, there's more level ups now.
Handy. Well,
Save your game, you idiots. No, I don't want to stream elements. You're not my real mom.
everything's in order.
That was it on that. Alright, so we look at the map. We can go to the upper tunnels. Or go back to Spawn Point Village.
Well, let's do the upper tunnels first. We're going to inevitably return to spawn point. Cool, new place.
Clear dungeon to continue quest. You carefully climb down the rift and enter a vast system of interconnected underground tunnels.
Now, where's the graph paper when you need it?
Graph paper. The good old days. These previously buried tunnels seem ancient and forbidden. A feeling of dread fills you.
Ready for anything, especially giant underground lobsters.
There's no... Never mind. Explore the upper tunnels.
Alright.
So, dungeons are a thing of their own as well.
The previous game didn't have something like this, did it?
Nope. Which direction do you want to go?
Down.
The walls of this room are covered with moldy, torn tapestries. Some of the tapestries bulge out weirdly. Suddenly, monsters hiding behind tapestries attack. At the beginning... Thank you, game. At the beginning of each round, the party is inflicted with poison too. You resist with body +3.
Alright. I'm getting the impression that the dagger is overkill at the start.
I mean, it is 132% damage
Yeah.
between the 3 hits.
Rage.
Rage might also be overkill at the start.
Yeah. GG.
You know what? On that note,
Yeah?
let's change some stuff up a bit. More special encounters sounds interesting.
Alright.
What are we on right now? Initiative +2? No. Criticals up. Since we've got some critical focus
Yeah.
classes now. Damage +2, reduction, threat, energy, rest rolls.
Maybe on thrust rolls.
Haven't been using it much yet, but yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sports.
but when you want to use them, you really want to use them.
5% more experience. Maybe.
Sorry that I've been a little slow, but I hope you have been enjoying the stream so far today, everyone.
Maybe we don't need the extra experience. More gold, escape. Extra experience and gold if you win within the first round.
We're not going to do that.
Probably not.
I like Gray Scar.
Yeah, restoring health and energy after battle, kind of useful. Bearskin Rug is extra health.
I think that's fine.
There's also +1 to resist, +1
Actually,
to investigate.
resist roll. Oh, I do. Investigation. We get level for other bonuses being absent. Investigation.
Skills cost 1 less energy. Extra spell damage. Enemies suffer sudden death from 1 less condition.
Yeah, explain that one real quick.
I believe it's in the player handbook somewhere. Battle? Does it actually explain it? Suffering from all 7 conditions at once triggers a sudden death effect that kills instantly. What's this? This is Knights of Pen and Paper 2, where we go on a tabletop-ish adventure.
Yep.
So if a target has 7 conditions on them, all 7 conditions on them, they die, which understandable. If you're stunned, burned, wounded, enraged, confused, weakened, and poisoned, you probably will wish you were dead.
A little bit overwhelming to deal with.
This makes it so you don't need all 7, you just need 6. Which doesn't sound like much, but that's huge, because you don't need as many effects. So you don't need as much variety. Party gains increased damage range, and consumable effectiveness. I think we stick with the skills cost less. And then as for the board games, you can set up larger fights. Anything affecting adjacent enemies affects all enemies.
Alright.
Restore health for each crit. Doubles soft spot damage, and dice collection just doubles the race bonus for the characters. So instead of dwarves getting 1 body, they get 2 body. Elves get 2 sense, and humans get 2 mind. We've been going critty. Let's go health on crit. So we jump back in. The soft spot bonus, since it did come up. As you fight enemies, you get bestiary information. After you have fought them enough times, you will have all of the info, and you get bonus damage to that enemy if you fight them again. Which, handy on grinding, or quests that have you fight a bunch of the same thing multiple times. So,
Yeah.
handy.
Alright.
For the dungeon to continue. Yes, Sentient, since you just got here, if you want to select or make a character of your own, there is a thread on the Discord that was started. Some stuff should probably be crossed out by now. I don't know if you've been keeping up with that since you made the initial post.
That should be, but
Okay. You cannot cannot repeat player or class, but otherwise, make a character if you want.
I missed one tag.
Okay. On the northern wall of this room, you see a fountain. The label above it says, Fountain of Eternal Life. Too bad it seemed to be dried up. Too bad it seemed. Hate it. Unplayable. Literally unplayable now. I take it you go the one direction that's remaining to you.
Probably. I'm not sure.
There's a crack on the wall with something behind it. What do you do?
Reach for it.
You found someone's secret gold stash.
Nice.
Wow, you robbed a wall.
I have no problem with this. Yep.
Can't believe you. You encounter a wounded troglodyte abandoned by its peers. It is of no threat to you. What do you do?
Help the troglodyte.
The troglodyte flees as soon as its wounds are treated. It left behind some items. You get bombs.
Nice.
So yes, I am kind of playing the DM. They get to choose where they're going in the combat stuff, but I get to set up the combat encounters.
Yep,
and
that one
things like
first.
that. Top.
Yeah, looks like it's probably a side room.
The only thing in this room is a puddle of some icky substance.
Go back and go to the long room.
This room is filled with rusted metal. Large blades project down from the ceiling and upwards from the floor. Apparently, this trap triggered once and was never reset.
And then go up.
You do have to actually go room by room. You can't just jump to the next unexplored room. You come by a floating ball of light. I just choose 3, right? 1 from each? Yes. 1 from each. Races can be reused, player and class cannot. Help! Paperos! Danger! The message is full of static. The wisp effortlessly flows through the air and descends deeper into the tunnels.
What the heck was that? Alright, go right.
Upon entering this room, you are lured by a sweet tune. A group of monsters are playing various instruments in perfect harmony. Or, they did, until you arrived.
This is the day that the music died.
Pete, all saving throws against burn receive a -3 penalty. Why does time go so fast when you're enjoying yourself? How dare.
And Lion just completely destroys the musician. Phrases that never thought what to say.
We were enjoying music before it was cool. Down the stairs.
Yep.
In the corner of this otherwise empty room, you see a crude ladder. You decide to move to the next floor. The walls of this room are covered with moldy, torn tapestries. Some of the tapestries bulge out, weirdly. Suddenly, monsters hiding behind the tapestries attack. Eat again. We're fighting a new enemy.
That fills me full of rage.
How dare there be a new enemy?
Oh, right. Can't just directly target. Certainly.
Want me to send a hero to the channel? Either way. The channel would probably be easier to keep track of it, but we can see the message in either place.
Alright. GG.
Oh, hey. Stairs down.
We have a surfer monk who's a dwarf.
Surfer dwarf monk. Huh. Upon entering this room, you are lured by a sweet tune. A group of monsters are playing various instruments in perfect harmony, or they did until you arrived. Why are you destroying these groups of peaceful, music-loving creatures? Darkness. Enemies get +5 to initiative. Huh. Still not fast enough. I believe the current effect is adjacent actually affects all. And what does the bomb do? No, your smoke bomb.
Oh. Rage. And I'm just gonna help get energy.
Nice crit.
Alright.
You got some hand wraps. But yes, we will add your character once we return to town. However long that takes.
Smaller room first.
Down here.
Yeah.
On the floor of this room, you see several dozen small, rusty dots. At the same time, you hear a click, but nothing happens.
Left.
In the middle of the room, you see a large rusted cage. In a cage, you see a very old humanoid corpse. Several rusty chains and manacles hang on the walls.
Alright. To the right side.
To the correct side. On the left side of this barren room, you notice a small chest. You notice that it's unlocked.
Nice.
Yeah, you got 15 gold. Now you're robbing random dungeons.
Yep. Clear that out.
A bit too late. You notice that the room is occupied. The monsters attack. Going baddie over here. After this, it is actually our break time that I lost track of.
Rip.
Those poor bats.
Just using the basic attack with most characters, since it's enough for these encounters.
Yeah. Carefully, you move further into the room. In this room, you see a 2-foot-high barricade cutting this room in half. The barricade is made of anything one can find from a dungeon. Rocks, armor pieces, dirt. In the trash, you find something. Some leather bracers.
Nice little leather blazers.
So, with that, we will take our break and then we'll be back to finish the dungeon. Probably, I don't remember how long this is. It's fun coming back to a game after you've not played it for a while. Especially when you have memory issues. Yay! Bloop. Wamp. Well, one of us is back. The other isn't. So I'll poke through here and see what stuff can be done to mess with equipment. That might be useful. Damage reduction. Damage. See, while I know it's less crit, the hatchet might actually be useful because of applying weakness. So I might suggest that to her. Just a sec. Anyways, so I might suggest that to her, because then that would be wound and poison and weakness. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen on crit. Let's see, as for Jock the Drake, or Jock the Jack. Could probably drop the health after each battle thing and add on damage reduction. Not like he's been getting hit too much anyways. Heck, Jock the Jack is, almost got as many statuses as Lion the Ninja. But then there's the Barbarian that can burn and stun. Like, there's so many statuses you can start throwing on. Because we've got burn and stun, wound, weakness, poison, burn, stun, wound, weakness, poison. That's 5. Rage is 6. What? What's the last one? Don't remember the last one offhand. Confusion, right. And there's only so long I can stun or stall for. Let's see. Makes sense, we've done a lot of troglodyte fights. What info do we have for that? Still don't have soft spot. Still don't know vulnerabilities. I don't know its body stat. Huh. Oh hey, she's finally back. So, suggestion. Replacing one of these daggers with an axe. Well, with a hatchet.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Don't even want to hear a reason? Just gonna go with it?
I thought I saw something about higher crit on the stats. Oh, no, it inflicts weakness. That's even better.
It inflicts weakness, so instead of having 2 wound, plus you have wound there as it is,
Yeah.
it adds another effect.
Yeah, no, I thought I saw higher crit.
So, good with that though?
Yes.
Okay.
Things I have control.
Okay. And then, do you really need the extra health after battle for Jock the Jack?
Not really.
Because you probably do damage or damage reduction
Damage.
or energy. Damage.
Damage.
Bam.
Bam. Everything's good?
Yeah. I was just looking at stuff to suggest while I was stalling for time.
Yeah, that actually took a while. Sorry about that. I really had to go. Right.
Well, if you really have to go right. Once again, you see the now familiar wisp floating around. The room is filled with quiet static noise. Help! The source. Paperos. Danger!
I'll try to catch up before it escapes again.
Your hand goes through its immaterial body. It glides away and descends to the next floor.
That's not very helpful. It's like it wants us to follow. And what is it mumbling about? Source?
Oh, that must be going back up. That way's down.
Still exploring rooms.
One by one, we go through the rooms. Upper right.
Go up first.
As you enter, you notice near the ceiling there is a huge stony nose. All of a sudden, it sneezes mucus towards you.
I do not like this dungeon.
And then there's more. At first glance, the room seems to be empty. Oh, I hate it. But it is not. You are attacked. Everyone who got slimed is now raged.
It is kind of...
You cannot run, you cannot block, you cannot use skills, you cannot use items. You can only attack.
That's really not working for the bats.
Yeah, it's really not. Hey, Drake the Rocker Dwarf leveled up.
Alright. We could finally get the last skill. And that's it.
Yep.
Alright.
And over here, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Alright, let's see what's in this room.
Orange? What's he talking about with orange?
Yeah, Citrosia.
What about
Cirosia.
Citrosia and oranges?
Cirosia. Citrus. You know, the altar who was fronting right before you. Cirosia.
Cirosia?
Cirosia.
Ciros...
This dark and damp chamber is filled with barrels and casks. You search the room and find some gems. 2 red stones. Yay, money.
Alright. And then we go down.
And by go down, we mean walk through each individual room. In the corner of this otherwise empty room, you see a crude ladder. You decide to move to the next floor. The only thing in this room is a puddle of some icky substance.
Big room.
A bit too late, you notice that the room is occupied. The monster attacks. Monsters attacks. Unsanitary. Oh yeah, afflicted with poison too.
Okay. And... that is a... Stun.
Yay, triple stun. You could use the AoE healing. Because remember, it's also a cleanse.
We don't actually need it though.
But someone's poisoned.
Oh, that's actually pretty tough.
Can't believe you care not about the poison.
Let's keep stuns on.
That's just brutal. Hey, look at all the poisons. So when it says one status ailment, it means from the entire party. Not one from each player.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh.
So it cured one instance of poison out of the 3 that were there. Isn't looking too good for you.
I mean, health-wise, we're still doing well.
Yeah, but it's taken like 3 rounds. What's up with that?
Yeah, we're not going to get the good bonus to get the good cards.
What's up?
The lion lost a lot of health, but I also need to do the defense to get his mana back really good.
You're right, because there's no other way to restore mana.
The most effective restoration is from the block passive.
You're right, we have no items that can restore mana.
That's kind of crazy, don't you think? Critical.
Yeah! And it gave you 5 health.
Was right at the end of a fight.
Congrats on the experience and the gold, and there's probably at least one level up here. Hey, look at that. Lion got the mana back. Berserker passive now? Or the
Yep.
Rage passive?
Finger management. There was another level up.
Yep.
There it is.
I would probably go for Vanish. I would focus Vanish at this point.
Okay.
Mainly because minus threat and plus crit is big in its own right. You step into this room only to notice that the floor of the room is a huge huge pool of slime. The slime has a rock-like texture and is very difficult to notice. It's another slime trap. Oh my god. Crit hit, someone might need healing. As you move further into the room, on the floor of this room there's a horseshoe and a pile of shiny gems. As you pick up the biggest gem, the horseshoe starts to look strangely attractive, but you can't quite tell why. Hey, maybe using those items.
Can you use the item right now?
Does it not let you go to the characters?
I can't seem to.
Ah.
Alright. Okay, so it's a bunch of equal restorations. Alright.
It's actually kind of amazing how much that plus 20 health was doing from the game room.
The horseshoe is attractive.
Who's attractive? The horseshoe. Jules, if you get a chance, make a character. The wisp calmly awaits for your approach. Help us. Yeah, the source. Paperos. Danger!
Someone's in trouble. It just seems to get clearer as we descend.
Sorry, what do you want? There's a thread in Discord to make a character for the game. You enter the next section of the tunnels.
Yay!
It was just thrown together today. First gem. Oh,
Yep.
You finished clearing it. Okay. Probably not the central tunnels yet.
Yeah, we still have to finish exploring, right?
Well, no, we're done here. Central tunnels is level 17, though.
Yeah, so we got this, right?
Do you need now? We don't need it right now, but anytime before tomorrow, probably. Gesundheit. Got my shots yesterday. Ah, yeah, that'll definitely put someone down for a bit. Yes! Gesundheit. Wow, that was loud. And here I was about to ask where you wanted to go next.
Once finished clearing out the dungeon we
There
were
is
just in.
no more to do in here.
I thought there was investigating. No investigate?
No.
What about the empty rooms?
How would we go to the empty rooms? Map?
Fair. Sad.
Ambushed! You're attacked by rat
Mouse
traps. Nezumi's worst nightmare.
Run away?
Your bomb would probably kill them. All. Oh no, it only damages the one. That's right. Did I not select the adjacent is all thing? Okay. I thought I had. Huh.
So there's encounters you don't get to dictate, and then there's encounters you do.
The encounters you don't are usually quest related, or you got ambushed while traveling or trying to sleep.
Hmm.
Speaking of sleeping, you want to rest.
Oh, I don't think we need the rest. So let's go check out what quests.
Oh yeah, I guess I can't make a new character yet anyways.
Oh yeah, we don't quite have enough money, do we?
We wouldn't have the spot for it. We need to get to another area to access the tavern.
Hmm.
So, quest chest of plenty. Fight an arranged battle. Nearby our village lies the nearby cave, featuring the chest of plenty, a self-fulfilling treasure chest.
I could definitely replace my crude wooden chest with that.
I love that it's the cleric saying that, as I think they're the only one without without chest armor.
Yeah.
The chest used to give 1 treasure per day, but since the Paper Knight visited the cave, things have gone wrong. Deno Fevel and his bandits have taken over the cave and keep ninja looting the chest. This has slowed our adventurer business and hurt the monetization of the mobile version. Please, kindly escort the bandits out of the cave so that we can get things back to normal. Fun fact, there is actually a mobile version of this. It has monetization. The Steam version is much nicer.
Hmm. Okay, where can we find this ninja fevel?
You didn't listen at all, did you?
What was going on? I'm being in character.
I feel this DM so much right now.
Go fix the chest.
At the nearby cave, right?
Yeah.
Or do we want to do the side quest at the grinding farm?
Nope. Nearby cave.
Party is being attacked. A bunch of bandits block your way at the cave entrance.
Out of our way, we came to free the chest of plenty.
None shall pass.
Oh. I guess we're kind of screwed. Oh, well, I know what happens next. Oh, not a one shot. Okay, not a one shot, we run away.
That...
No?
No. It's just a scratch. Nothing but a flesh wound. By the way, this game, if you haven't noticed, is full of references. Packed with them, really. You can't swing your arm without hitting a reference.
Dude, these bands are hilarious. I want some more. Now we have beat up more bandits.
Chest of plenty, level 8.
Alright. There's a
Clear.
dungeon.
Yep. We get another dungeon, so we work through.
Alright, let's go up first.
The only thing in this room is a puddle of some icky substance.
What's with pickaxe? Is that just a background element or just a background element? Alright, let's go left.
A bit too late, you notice that the room is occupied. The monsters attack. So like I was saying about not being able to swing an arm without hitting a reference.
Yeah.
Cue diamond pickaxe, of course.
Minecraft doesn't have bats though, does it?
I think it does at this point. Oh hey, Drake leveled up. Alright. Into the big room. You arrive at a burial chamber with a royal sarcophagus. A carving in the wall warns intruders and mentions a curse. What do you do?
With the sarcophagus?
Nobody ever heeds the warning about the curse. The sarcophagus is empty, unless you count the trap inside.
No.
Wait, how is it a boulder trap? And a sarcophagus?
It's probably the mechanism is triggered in the sarcophagus. And the actual boulder rolls from elsewhere.
But like, how do you reset that trap?
I guess you don't.
Huh. Carefully, you move further into the room. You come upon an ancient tome covered in dust and cobweb. What do you do?
Okay. Yes.
As you flip through the arcane pages, the tome suddenly slams shut and emits corrosive gas. Further ahead, you see. At the center of this room is a deep pit, covered with thick iron bars.
You know what I'm going to do.
In the pit, you find a confused person held captive. The captive tells you locations of the traps.
Whoops.
Do you want to use some items?
Yeah, a few.
Do you want to stop? Oh, hey, you can actually bring it up yourself. So many traps. It's a good thing we've got all these apples from earlier.
Yeah, but we're running short on apples, so.
A treasure! First.
Extra gold.
The walls of this room are covered with moldy, torn tapestries. Some of the tapestries bulge out weirdly. Suddenly, monsters hiding behind tapestries attack. Why does it say tapestries so much for that snippet?
Oh no, the monsters are perverts!
What?
Monsters are perverts.
You're a pervert.
I'm not a pervert.
Totally a pervert.
Oh, thank you for the bless you.
Yay, Drake returns! You missed the perverts.
We're beating up the perverts right now.
But no, you're the pervert.
Victory!
Hey, Dana's leveling up again. You have to double tapestry the monsters. Haha! With that joke, I anticipate zombies. The center of the room, you see a small puddle. The water in it seems very clear and has a magical glow. What do you do?
Drink it.
Drinking from it, you feel a revitalizing sensation deep within.
That did not help as much as we would want.
This room seems empty. You hear quiet footsteps from the corridor, but don't see anyone there. You see a gap in the wall with something glimmering deep within. You find a glowing blue stone. As you move further into the room, there's a sturdy chest in the room, and you can find no key. Leave it to the ninja to roll high enough. The chest reveals a healing potion collection. 2 health potions.
Nice.
75 health apiece.
Yeah. I guess I was selecting the quest check.
Yep. In the corner of this otherwise empty room, you see a crude ladder. You decide to move to the next floor. This chamber was once an armory. Most of the items have been removed from the weapon racks, but you still found something. A banana. The most vile of weapons.
Dangerous weapon, really.
One slip can ruin a person's life. The room features an alcove with a magnificent treasure chest. The setup looks almost too good to be true. What do you do?
Grab the treasure.
As soon as you touch the chest, it bursts into violent flames.
I did not see that coming. And I hit the wrong button again.
However, knowing the trap locations on this level, you skillfully avoided them.
Oh, nice.
Nothing from the chest, but
Oh.
nothing from the trap either.
With this banana, I could defeat Elia Stellaria.
On the floor of this room, there's a horseshoe and a pile of shiny gems. As you pick up the biggest gem, the horseshoe starts to look strangely attractive, but you can't quite tell why.
Redstone.
2 more redstones. As you move further into the room, you enter a room with items on 4 pedestals. There are clear instructions on the wall that you can only choose one. Which do you pick? The food, the weapon, the coins, or the book?
Oh, the book. The book or the food?
I'm not giving you an answer.
What do you think as a friend?
I think that you should trust your instincts.
Well,
You're not a savant. On what item to pick?
oh, you just had to trust my instincts. Well, my instincts told me to bite the human.
Where are those painkillers? I've got a headache.
As soon as you pick up the book, the items on the other pedestals disappear.
You got a diary, which is extra experience.
I like to actually use that to help with.
So that applies to the party, not just the individual it's equipped to.
Okay.
You can actually just equip everyone in the party with like extra gold or extra experience, and it helps a lot if you're going for one or the other. First, you notice the small piles of ashes on the floor of this chamber. Then you notice that small superheated sparkles appear around you, burning you. However, knowing the trap locations on this level, you skillfully avoided them. Good job. You've been avoiding so many traps.
We're so good at avoiding traps. A chilly air.
A gust of chilly air welcomes you to this empty room. The floor is slippery from frost. Suddenly, a swirling portal appears in the center of the room, and a group of monsters jump out of it.
Darkness.
Darkness, darkness, darkness. Seems suspicious. There are ashes. Hypothos might have set fire to someone. Jack is back! Yay! Good job, Jack. You've been demolishing anything you swing your 3 arms at. No, not eternal sparkle. Great, as if eternal sparkles in one game wasn't enough.
We're going to find the eternal sparkles in this game too. Yeah, continue.
This place is being redecorated. A group of monsters are bashing and breaking containers of various sorts here, trying to find anything valuable before the DM is so rudely interrupted.
It's the full Cyberthos experience.
Did I need to lay my hands on anyone? You did not need to lay your hands on anyone. But did you lay your hands on anyone? No, you still didn't, actually.
I keep hitting it like that. Just because of the way it defaults.
Yep. The walls, the ceiling, and the floor of this room are covered by some organic tissue, forming diabolical shapes. In the center of the room, you see 4 large leather eggs. The tops of the eggs are open, and they're empty now. I mean, nothing wrong could happen with that.
I maybe knew Fitabo?
You see a dapper rogue sitting atop a chest.
Ninja Fibble, I presume. We have come to put a stop to your greedy ways.
I don't know any ninjas, and you have it all wrong. The Paper Knight converted the chest to 2nd edition rules. Now we 1st edition characters are unable to even see the loot.
If there's no loot here, go wait somewhere else.
I may not be able to loot the chest, but I can take your stuff.
You know, that's pretty fair. Are you serious? Seems like a nice guy, and then you have to go and ruin it. Oh, he has a nice guy. That's why he ruins it.
At least he didn't claim to be a nice guy. Like, that's the easiest way to ruin it.
Actually a problem. Now laying hands.
So if you AoE heal, it would actually cleanse the rage. Just a heads up.
Which
Leather
is
eggs.
why I nuke.
Leather eggs are leathery eggs. Leather eggs are harmless, but leathery eggs might contain things that like to cuddle your face. I think that's the reference. Because, I know you've missed it up to this point. This game has a ton of references. Like, at least 3.
That is a lot. Some more tanking. Also explains Minecraft pickaxe. Energy charge. Oh wow, that's 3 stats effects on the spot.
Yeah. Hey, you got a club.
Yeah, I joined a club? Or did I start one? I expected more from a ninja. I mean, we have Oh. We have a perfectly good ninja right here. Why should we expect anything from other ninjas? They're not going to be as good as our ninja.
Yeah, you see, as you keep leveling it up, lower threat, more crit, and yes, the cost goes up, but when it's automatically activated at the beginning of each battle, who cares about the cost?
Yeah, fair.
Are we going back to Spawn Point Village?
Yeah, we are.
Good to see you again, adventurers. Is the problem finally solved?
The bands are gone, but the chest is forever lost to first edition characters.
Oh boy, this is the end of Paperos as we know it. The Paper Knight will tear it apart one chest at a time.
Sounds epic. Where's our reward?
You got the chest, didn't you? I added a new button for you. Now you can store the items you don't want to carry around in the stash. It can be accessed from every town. Also, if your bags ever get full, the items are transferred to the stash auto-magically. Stash.
Alright. So, probably store...
So, these blue items that can't be sold? Stash.
Stash.
The other items that can be sold? I'd probably just sell them off unless it's something you really want to keep.
But the stones are kind of gemmy. So, stash.
Oh god.
I am now satisfied.
Are we stashing anything else?
Nah, none of other stuff. Actually. We probably should stash gold and EXP items. Because if we want to start doing power leveling, we could go ahead and take them out and replace our equipment with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jules. Thanks for the hydrate.
Probably just constantly get the second skin.
Hmm. Did someone say ding because they leveled? That's so World of Warcraft if they did. But yeah, in that case, you might want to go ahead and sell off all the spare wrap.
Okay.
So, like this extra dagger,
Alright.
this hatchet,
Alright.
the leather bracers,
Alright.
this club.
Alright.
Ooh, critical plus 2%.
Hmm. So... yeah, probably replace the XP item with the clover.
With the clover?
Yeah.
Daisy wants attention. That's to be picked up. Is that someone wearing a dead fox?
I think it's a wolf.
I think it is a wolf. It is a barbarian, though. A hipster barbarian.
Wearing wolf pelts before was cool.
I'm currently wearing a live cat. Ooh, that's more impressive.
Alright, let's go big town business.
Big town business! I have received word that the Paper Knight gang is causing big trouble in Big Town. You must hurry.
We'll leave immediately. It's a big town! Finally, time for some night hunting.
Beware, you need to cross a bridge, and a troll is living under it. Its foul mouth has an appetite for flesh, but it's even more fond of gold. Aim for the head!
Use fire!
Only hardcore players wear live animals. It would be much nicer if you could just bribe him. It's time for you to get to Big Town.
That's a Big Ben.
That's the nameless bridge, though. In your travels, you found an item. Pen and paper. Congrats on the nat 20 and getting the item. Are we going to investigate first?
Please investigate. This is after bonuses.
Yes. That +1 bonus from the game room.
It came in handy for that one.
It did actually come in handy for one of them.
Cheese!
Nice.
Oh, 20.
I like how the nat 1 didn't even get the bonus. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Actually, I'm going home, but you shouldn't be screwed by that. It's okay, we're about to be going home as well.
Right. 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 Hey. 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 Hey.
Oh. Yay! Fox girls or cat girls?
I don't know.
So, inflict rage on a critical hit.
Dog girls.
Yes.
Inflict rage and critical hit. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
So now you've got wound, weakness, crit poison, crit rage.
Scritches!
Scritches! Thanks for the bits, Jack. I'm sure Query. How do you say it?
Query.
Query. There's no U.
That's a Q.
Q doesn't mean qua. It's QU that's qua.
Query.
Query appreciates the switches.
Well, how would you pronounce it? No, it doesn't have a C or a K.
But it. But it's a Q without a U. Typically, that's just ka.
But it's not a C or a K.
Tell that to Cirosia. Screaming from under the bridge. Second edition skill so broken. Why you let OP class ruin game? Nerfless.
What's that? All that trolling about?
Who's walking on me bridge?
Just a group of adventurers.
Adventurers? Not coming. You pay, then get lost. Pay 100 gold to win, or do it the hard way.
We can pay 100 gold.
That's up to you.
I'm getting encouraged not to pay 100 gold. I'm getting scolded that I need to do it the hard way.
Your party is being attacked.
I did not ask for this. Okay, resisted. Because this is good for getting MP back. Can this stack? Yeah, it doesn't say anything about...
Yeah, I think it just keeps adding to your threat. Okay, you have two different characters trying to add a threat.
I mean, the threat ends up dividing between the two of them.
Mm-hmm. But one of them benefits off of threat percentage. Which ends up going up slower if you have someone else also competing for it.
Fair. Yeah, the true strike.
What's smite? Can you not tab the other direction?
Oh. The smite is AoE and surrounding enemies get stunned.
Your target and adjacent enemies
Oh, alright.
inflicted with weakness.
Okay, so I get good and weakness it.
Or it could resist.
Or I could resist. It's 4 status effects immediately.
Oh, that's beautiful to see. I really want to go get a drink, but so close to end of stream, I don't want to go. Yeah, after this fight, we'll most likely be calling it.
Yeah.
Would magic be good?
Maybe. Fireball! No? No?
Well, that particular magic isn't if it can resist everything.
Alright.
And you got a red handkerchief. We will probably look at the levels tomorrow. Red, it's my color. Also, didn't you tell me it was Jack as the option, not Jock? No. No, I told you Jock. You read it as Jack, so I joked about it being Jock the Jack. But no, it was Jock the whole time. Might have to get your glasses checked, Jock.
The jock is jacked. But you're like a dog that can use 3 of its legs to wield weapons.
Just hopping around on the other leg.
Very skillful dog.
Anyways, hope you have enjoyed the first look at the Knights of Pen and Paper the second. This just runs a bit smoother than the first one, otherwise I would have started with that one because it's the first one. You don't need to know the first one to get into the second one, though. It's kind of more of the same situation.
I mean, it's a pen and paper game. Each campaign is standalone, usually.
Yeah. Just figured I'd clarify a little. But yes, hope you have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow. The usual subscribe blah 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 crap that we're awful about. And hope you all have a... What is pen and paper? The utensils that you write with and on. Yeah, you write with paper and on a pen.
Yeah. That's how it works.
I'm gonna blame all the tired I've been doing. It's fine. Anyways, hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of the time zone, everyone. Get some rest, enjoy some work. Wait, no, don't enjoy the work. Or maybe do enjoy the work? It's better than hating the work. What do you think about it?
Well, tied under a blanket